Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently proceeding forward. We are thinking about attacking Macedon very shortly, and that is indeed going to happen. So we're heading out over here. We are in position now for an attack on Macedon. So let's declare this war. We'll be able to call in Arados, Kush, and Memnonia, which are, of course, our vassals, and they're going to have all of these vassals, but they've got their own problems right now. We are just looking to take Cyprus as of this moment. We may take something like up over here, but in all honesty, we probably don't want anything up here. This is going to be near the Romans, and we're going to have a hard time actually managing to defend that. So Cyprus is a good staging ground for being able to strike out at the coastline up over here, and the Ptolemaics are definitely a bit of an issue, but we'll definitely declare this war for now. So that seems wonderful. We're going to come in here, and I'm going to have these guys come in right next to them out over here. Cool. So this is all one state with no fort, right? Yeah, so this is all going to auto-cap. Beautiful. So we're going to have these come into port as soon as they can. Wife required for this guy, huh? Well, he is 25. Let's see what we have available. I mean, nothing fantastic, but sure. That seems fine. Okay, so this is all capped at this point. We're going to hop in here, and we're going to do this. Now, the question is, what do we actually want to take from this, right? That's an interesting question. We could think about maybe vassal transfers. I'm wondering about, like, people down over here. Who all would we be at war with? So, not these guys. I don't think we're at war with Crete. We're not at war with Athens, so who are the Macedonian vassals? Are they all up over here? If that's the case, we're not too interested in them. We know that they do have vassals up here. These guys down here, not at war. These are Macedon directly. Okay. Just trying to figure out who exactly we're at war with here. The Ptolemaics are, of course, a whole thing, right? That's understood. Are we at war with these guys? That might be an interesting position to take. No. They're feudatory to Athens. So we're not at war out over here. We're not at war with Crete. What about Rhodes? No. Okay. So in that case, there's very little that we're actually at war with out over here. So what are we actually interested in taking? Pretty much just Cyprus, right? They wouldn't currently accept this. But what else are we interested in? We could go invade Macedon proper and see what we can get, I suppose. Let's just embark these for right now. And let's sail on up this direction and see about invading, like, the Peloponnesian Peninsula. And we'll see what that ends up looking like. It's going to be maybe spicy. That's a frivolous expense, indeed. So these guys are, of course, still building their roads out over here, and that is fine. Absolutely no problem whatsoever then. This guy died, our deployed tribune. So he was in charge of something, for sure. That army lacks a commander. Was this a legionary commander? It was. Okay, we'll put this guy in. That looks good. No problem there. And let's proceed on up. Yeah, I'd definitely like to attack out over here. So Sparta is part of the Macedonian revolt. So let's just invade right up over here and see what we can get done. This will get us some war score anyway. So these guys really should head up over here. Now, our armies might have some problems, to be clear, fighting their armies, but I'm expecting their armies to be somewhat busy at this moment. So this would be over... Arcadia is part of Macedon. Okay. That looks good. So we've got Achaea, Arcadia, and Laconia over here, right? So that seems relatively fine. We did see an army up over here. It looked relatively small, and they were running away. I saw, I think, 4K there. Yeah, that's 4K. So let's move these guys over to here. Are we interested in taking the Peloponnesian Peninsula? It would be awkward for us to hold. But it would definitely be interesting. We could definitely do that. I wonder what this would look like. So we can see that this is Macedon down here. So they're taking this territory. That's good for us. We want to allow them to do that. We control a fort, apparently. I don't think that's actually true. But this is going to be taken back by them. So I want to move up this force up here. Quite a storm brewing up over here. And this is going to get auto-capped. So we need a new civic researcher, and we definitely want to put one in. This guy would be fine. We also need a governor for Syria. This guy would be fine. Okay. So we'll see what we're allowed to take out of this. That'll be very interesting, for sure. I want these guys to come down over here once this is taken. Actually, just holding here is probably okay. Come and eliminate this army, if you can catch it. Yeah. I want you to come up over here, you to chase these armies. Beautiful. So that looks fine for now. We might catch them here, but it looks like, yeah, we're not going to. That's fine. I want to come in over this way, continue to chase this force. We're going to catch somebody there. Perfect. Nice and easy. Okay, so this is all going to auto-cap to us. And we won this battle. We'll now head up over here. And the question is, do we want to just take the Peloponnesian Peninsula from them? And I think the answer to that is yes, if they'll accept it. So they won't, or they will currently accept it with Cyprus right now. Now, months at war is minus 38. So that's definitely noted. This out over here is Macedonian Revolt. This up here is Macedonian Revolt. We may have to come back for those later. So if we wanted to take all of this, so that would be Arcadia, Laconia, and let's see here. The third one was Achaea. So that would be these. They wouldn't accept this. They have 55 reasons not to. They're desperate, and 38 of those are months at war. Capital is -5, and then there's war balance. So we're going to fight these guys here. That looks like that's probably going to end up stack wiping. Indeed it did. And they finished up their siege here, so that's good. I'm going to group our two armies together for right now. And we're going to head in here and look to fight this force. They are running away. And we could just stay here and siege this. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to move these guys back out to replenish. And that looks fine. So if we sue for peace right now, they have 49 reasons not to do this at this time. Cool. Now they have 34 because on retreat. Fascinating. So we could definitely... Let's see. This is going to be... What side would the port be on here? It would be on this side. So if we come out here, we can blockade the port and potentially increase our siege phase speed. That would be good. Beautiful. So that looks fine. I want to check in on our road build down here. It is definitely progressing. And we won the siege. Perfect. So now I want to come in and attack these guys here. So we're going to head in there, and we'll get our reinforcements in. There we go. We're going to win that battle, and we see them crossing over here. This isn't surprising. What are we rolling on this? 1 to 6. Amazing. Let's get another roll going here. That would be nice. 4 to 5 is much better. Okay. So they're walking down this direction. After we finish this battle, I want to check to see if they're willing to accept this peace deal. They have 28 reasons not to. Okay. So I want to grab I think both of these forces for right now. And I want to head over here. I want to stop them from taking this area. So that looks fine. We're going to reinforce these troops and let our morale build up a bit. But we absolutely need to come down here and prevent them from capping this too badly. So that looks fine. We're at 50 war score right now. And yes, they did cap it, but we're going to catch them there. No, we're not. We're not going to catch them there. We're going to cap this back. They're going to come up here probably and cap that. Unfortunate that we didn't catch any of that force, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, now we're going to walk here. So that puts us at 52 war score right now. Now, ticking is on our side, so that looks good. And if we were to propose this, we have 21 reasons. They are actually heading this direction. Fascinating. I'm not sure why they're heading this direction, but they are. I guess they're just running away. Okay. Sadly, they managed to walk by this fort, but it doesn't really matter all that much. So at this point, we have 19 reasons. 30 of those are months at war. 5 is capital, 3 is war balance. So that is understood. I want to think about maybe that's Athens there. I guess we could come up here. Awkward zone of control. Is this fort giving us zone of control and not them? That'd be kind of silly. But maybe that's the case. Oh, we can actually colonize. We're going to do that. We're going to colonize here. And we can also colonize here. Perfect. So that is absolutely magnificent. And we can see these guys definitely making progress on their road build, except they forgot to road build. Well, that's obnoxious. Why did they forget to road build? I don't think we ran out of money. Maybe they stopped being on road build when we declared the war. At any rate, we definitely need to connect around like this. And then let's come out over here and connect up here like that, and then make sure that this is all connected up like so, coming around like that. Then we can head up over here and build around like this. A lot of this road is pre-existing, and that's fine. I want to make sure there's a connection here and a connection here. And then we build up about like this, and then have this connect up something like that maybe. Okay, let's take a look at the Atlas map mode combined with that move order and see what that looks like. It's not actually showing this for whatever reason, but that is there. So yeah, that looks good. So they're going to be on road build. That seems absolutely fine. So back into terrain map mode, we're going to get this capped. And that seems absolutely fine. So now the question is, if we sue for peace here, they have 17 reasons not to do this. Okay. So I guess we need to head out over this direction now. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Hey, they're coming back. Okay, we're going to come down this way. Both of these units are going to come around this way. And we're going to look to catch these guys. Beautiful. They have nowhere they can go. We definitely have them caught here. So that's magnificent. Easy victory. That's a stack wipe. At this point, if we check in here, they have 9 reasons to not accept this. Beautiful. I don't want to take too much more territory up here, so we can occupy this, but I don't want to actually take any territory that is adjacent to the Romans. This is already going to be kind of spooky. The Romans might decide to get uppity about this. We'll see. So let's just go grab a little bit more war score here. We are getting ticking, of course, and months at war are going down. 300 gold? Yeah, that's fine. We'll catch a few of those. Okay, so we're going to cap both of these, and then auto-capping will occur. And that looks good. Beautiful. So now I want to pull these guys back to here. I expect once this auto-cap is done that they will accept our peace deal. Again, I don't actually want to take this territory. So we can sue for peace here. Yep, they will indeed accept this. We could also maybe do some cancel subjects. We can't transfer any subjects, although become subject is a possibility. but we need to occupy their capitals, which I'm not interested in doing. But we could have them release some of these, but they won't accept it. We'll just go with this. We're going to take the Peloponnesian Peninsula. The Macedonian revolt exists. I'm not too concerned about that right now. We're also going to take Crete. So that seems great. This will increase our rank to great power. Beautiful. Okay, so that looks wonderful. So these guys are heading back here. We're going to bring them back home. We do need a governor up over this way, and we'll put in this guy. We also need a governor on Crete, and we'll put in this guy for now. And these armies are currently exiled. They'll get back to our territory, though. This is no problem. Cool. Colonizable provinces, but they're fake, so that's understood. And I want to check in on how our roading is actually doing here. Yeah, we are on build road, so that looks good. Okay, the Ptolemaic Kingdom revoked their guarantee. That's not a surprise. We became a great power. I don't think they can guarantee us anymore. So things are probably going to heat up at this point with the Ptolemaic Kingdom. They're at 6,000 pops, and we're at 5,800 pops. So we have a very similar pop count. We can probably take them on at this point. Okay, we have a War of Independence. Where is that? We'll find that out in a moment. Let's embark these. This is in Simeon. Okay, so this is down here. Okay. It's a little awkward, but it's not the end of the world. Let's bring these guys straight on down to here. Our road builders, they might run into some problems. We'll see what that feels like. I'm not sure if they'll be allowed to continue to build these roads or not here. Probably not, right? It would be awkward if we were able to just build roads through our war opponent. Yeah, so they exited road build. Okay, let's bring them up. Oh, we're already locked in here. That's a little awkward. Okay. I guess we'll bring them up over to here. That'll be fine for now. And I do want them to go back onto road build. They're just going to be in a slightly different area. So that's fine. Okay. So they have arrived here. I want them to build road, and I want that road to be this out over here, like we previously set up. So this road would connect here and here, like that. And then we would come down like so, and just connect up over there into the existing road network. Then double back over here and connect like that. Then come around here and build this guy, connecting something kind of like that. And this is maybe a little awkward here because this isn't actually impassable. For some reason I was thinking this was impassable terrain, but we'll come back to this, I think. So all I'm going to tell them to do is build the road up through here like that. And then we'll come back to the rest of this. Okay, that seems fine. So we should be arriving down here with our proper fleet very soon. But yes, this is definitely awkward. So no fort here, no fort here. That is noted. We are going to need to build a mine, and I want to get some farming settlements building here too. We can actually afford to get all of those going simultaneously. That seems excellent. Okay, so I want these guys to come here, and the other force is going to come down to here. Perfect. So, of course, they're running away. They are very upset about this situation. I don't blame them. We're going to head directly to this fort. And that'll be fine for now. Beautiful. So we're going to take this and then probably chase down this force is what's going to happen with this army. That'll be absolutely no problem. Wait. We just took that back. We have to cap all of these? Oh, this is different. Okay, well, that's fine. We can definitely work with that. So we're going to come on down over here and chase this force. That means that we do not want to allow them to cap anything. That means that we absolutely need to be chasing them. We're going to make our way down here. It looks like we're going to catch them there. That is perfect. Okay. So that is all dealt with. Now I want these guys to go on to Carpet Siege. There we go. So they're going to start sieging all of this while we're taking down the one fort in our rebellious province. We did just lose the governor of Punt, and we do want to put a new one in. This is a Scorn family, so sure. That'll be fine. It is... We actually just destroyed this town. We don't need to carpet siege it. Okay. We actually just accidentally burned it down. It's going to need to be recolonized. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a whole lot more sense. So we're going to lose 557 gold, as well as 3 stability and 2 slave pops, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. And Simeon is currently offering us peace. They're offering us just this location. We're going to decline that offer. Thank you very much. That is not going to happen. Okay, how are we doing on our roads up over here? Yeah, this seems relatively fine for right now. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build a road from here that comes down like so. And then I'm going to want to connect into Shire and have this connect up like that. Then we come back in and build our road here. And then we can think about maybe having a connection through here. So that would be like debark. Oh, this awkwardly loops back up like this. But I guess it's okay. We can do a connection kind of like that. Okay, that'll do. That's all the road work that we should need. So we're just waiting on this fort to siege down. That should happen very, very shortly. Excellent. So we're just waiting on this rebellion to finish. We're at 107k. We're basically capped on our manpower, so our manpower is no concern at all. We are interested in building mines and farming settlements again down here because that's likely going to have been deleted, which is not great, but, you know, whatever. So this is going to be a little bit of an awkward road structure right here, but I guess it's fine. I'm really not too concerned about it. We are very, very close to being done with this road work. If they hadn't have interrupted while we were fighting Macedon, I suspect that it would have been done by now. Certainly if we hadn't have been interrupted down here, but alas, we were. So this siege is going to be over very, very shortly. And this is highlighted weirdly. I'm going to move these guys back to the port for right now. They're not necessary. So that looks absolutely fine. No longer importing cloth. Sure. And eventually, this siege phase timer will finish. Eventually. We've been sitting on 42% for a while now. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we finished it. Perfect. So they raised up forces again over here, it seems. We're going to kind of pursue those. Pretenders in the Ptolemaics. That's interesting. I am interested in breaking apart our relationships with the Ptolemaics at this point. So I'm going to let this auto cap, and then we're going to end this war before these guys can do anything. So right now is the time we're going to end this war. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to lose half a point of aggressive expansion, which is, of course, wonderful. And then we're going to walk up over here. Okay, so prosperity is happening. That seems fine. I'm going to get rid of this fortress. It is not necessary. A lot of these forts are not necessary, and I wouldn't mind getting rid of a large number of them. Some of these on the frontier are still useful, but for the moment, this is fine. I would like to build a couple of mines, it looks like, but no farming settlements to be built at this time. Okay. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're probably going to start scheming against the Ptolemaics very soon. I think carving them up and taking over the Ptolemaic kingdom is a good next move, is my guess. I think that's the direction we're going to end up going. But we're not ready to do that just yet. I want to get these roads finished up. They're incredibly close to being done. That will definitely be done next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.